is the perfect person for the task of unraveling the mysteries of the Middle East. Right here at our JBS studios in New York's Times Square is our good friend, Dr. Eric Mandel. Dr. Mandel is the director of MEPIN, the Middle East Political Information Network. He regularly briefs members of Congress and their foreign policy aides. He is the senior security editor for the Jerusalem Report and is a regular contributor to The Hill and the Jerusalem Post. He speaks at universities and for organizations, most recently at Yale and Columbia, as well as for federations and leading Jewish organizations all across the country and the world. Eric, thank you so much for joining us today.
And I have one new thing to tell you.
Tell me.
Something called Mandel Strategies, where we're now going to expand into helping nations in the Middle East and the United States work together, work economically together, help investors have more perspectives, and really leads to what I really want to do, which is help advance American national security interests, right, Israeli national security interests, and really the security interests of the whole region to be more stable. Right. And the best way to do that is economically empowering everyone so they have a reason not to be angry at one another.
Right. So you've been doing this for a long time. Like, I've known you for years. You've been present at the scene, you know, at the very highest level, highest echelons of government here in the United States, in Israel, and across the region. And it's exactly that kind of expertise and information that I would love to tap into with you today for the sake of our viewers, because this is a very confusing region and extremely confusing circumstances.
You know, what you really hit upon is this is a five-dimensional chess area. And unfortunately, we in America look through Western eyes, right, and we're playing not playing chess or five-dimensional chess. We're playing checkers,
right,
because and the region continually changes. The interests continually change, and because sometimes my friend is my friend, sometimes my friend is my enemy, and it's just we have to look through different eyes and also a different timeline. When we here in the West, we want to have things done in nanoseconds,
right,
weeks, months, maybe. There, if I was listening to, I'm going to be speaking to Turkish government next week and Turkish business people, and I was listening to a speech of Erdogan referring to something from 700 years ago, and everybody got it. Can you imagine him here in the United States? First of all, we weren't here 700 years ago, but
right,
2010, 1990 is ancient history. Right. We need to have a more open, wider view of the world.
You know, it's true.